Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, so today I am playing along with the Secret Not Secret May weekend online crop, although obviously this video is probably going to go up long after this crop is over, but I just want to go ahead and play with the sketch they are using by Christine Davidson. So I'm changing it just a little bit. I have two 3x4 photos rather than the square photos originally in the sketch. All right, I'm going to be using Shimelle Box of Crayons for this. I'm going to go ahead, get started, get you put on fast forward, and let's get going. Okay, so I have mentioned in previous videos where I've used Box of Crayons, or the one previous video where I used Box of Crayons, I bought a whole bunch of this line. So I'm going to start by going through and, and then magically the cat is there because I had to jump through, I had paused the video, but I'm going through, I have a lot of this. So I'm going through all the papers, seeing what will work, trying to decide on what my layers are going to be. I do like this rainbow paper, but I also like this triangle paper because this is kind of like a celebration. This is the child who is living with us now, and they got their license in the mail. So I took these photos, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my kitchen is so messy in the background. But I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I know why it's messy. For those of you who don't have children in theater, this was a triple tech week. My nephew was in tech week at school. Uh, this child was, I don't want to keep calling them this child, but I don't know what euphemism I should use to describe them. So I'll have to think on that. Anyway, they were also in tech week at a local theater, and then I was stage managing, and my housemate was in a show as well. So our kitchen looked like a bomb exploded in it. And sorry, that was totally randomly not part of anything to do with this video, but I just wanted to explain my super messy kitchen in the background of a photo that you probably can't even see. These are the papers I ended up using. I couldn't remember if I had showed you their branding strips or not, so I just took a photo afterwards. I did end up going with this triangle paper because even though it is bunches of triangles, it kind of reminded me almost of shaped confetti kind of exploding in the air. And as I was saying, because this is a celebration, because they got their license, I thought it was apropos. Now I'm going to move the sketch over to the left-hand side simply because of how they are facing in my photos. And then I'm like, oh wait, it goes the other way because that's where your title goes. So now that I've got that all picked out and all cut down, I do love that red and pink wonky stripe paper. It is very cute. I'm going to go ahead and get everything glued down, and now I'm going to start to pick some of these cardboard stickers out. Now, I'm not leaving the camera where it is. I knew I wanted to use that camera, and these cardstock stickers are the ones that don't stick super duper well. In fact, once this video is over, I do actually end up going back and using some liquid glue to help wow, I'm trying to say adhesive, but that's not the form of the word I need. I need the word adhere. That's what I'm actually looking at. So you'll see I did move that camera up. I plan to have that on top of where my title is. Now from the adhesive patches that came with this line, I do choose that paintbrush just because it had a rainbow of color on it more than anything. I really do love these patches. I know I was kind of on the fence about them, but once I got them, they're really, really thin. So they're not super thick like the way patches like on a jean jacket are, where they have that outer ridge to make it easier to sew. They're very, very thin, and I actually am enjoying using them. So for my title, from the thickers, the foam navy glitter thickers, I did the word today, and then from the multicolor tile alphabet that came in the sticker booklet, I chose the word freedom. So my title is Today Freedom, because for teenagers, that definitely feels like a moment where, I am in charge of my own destiny. And we're all like, yes, but now you have to pay for gas and insurance. And that's totally the adult way to look at things. So I also decide to add these multi-sized dots that also come in the thickers pack. And now I'm looking for a journaling spot, and I knew on this writing pad that also came with the line there were these multicolored boxes, and I was like, oh, you know what, I can trim out one of these and that will work perfectly. And I do end up doing that, but I'm just making sure that's what I want to do. I'm like, maybe I'm going to do something else. No, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to trim out this yellow one, and I'm actually going to end up gluing it down slightly off, not off center, but off kilter. And it's going to annoy me so much that I'm going to rip the entire thing up and re-glue it down. So I'm just talking about how they were super excited to get their license in the mail, and yay. So that was it. It wasn't a huge amount of, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where the photos tell the story, but of course I had to add a little bit of words. I'm going to finish this up with some Heidi Swap Color Shine in navy. And then here's where I realize, oh, well, first I'm going to wipe up some mess I made, and then I'm going to realize that my box is wonky, so I need to fix it. Now here's the thing, looking at it now, yeah, see here's like, I'm like, oh wait, I need to rip this up, and it was totally fine. I have no idea why I felt the need to do that, but I did. And all right, folks, this has been a very scattered voiceover, just so you're aware why. Xanthi, not my cat, has decided not only to sit in my lap, but that I need to pet her incessantly. All right, folks, thanks for joining me here. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be great. Have a great day, everyone. Bye!